Okay, so we are finishing things off with our third hunt for the month, and that is going to be against a third generation monster. Because again, we're only going to be doing hunts at night, and we're starting things off here in Yokomo Village. Again, since Monster Hunter Portal 3rd never came to the US, and I never had a PSP, I do now have a PS3, so I could possibly get the PSP Japanese version and just play it off of there. So this is my first time ever experiencing this village, and it's kind of interesting. Of all the villages, it really seems like this one gets the most attention in the game. Alright, so our third generation monster that we'll be hunting at night, where the hell is it? Oh, I guess it's over here. It was one lower than there we go. Here we go, at night. We'll be taking on the Lagiacrus, a monster from the third generation, as I've said, that was actually the flagship of the original Monster Hunter Tri. For some reason they had frickin' Azure Rathalos on the cover, the box art cover for Monster Hunter 3U in the US, both the 3DS and the Wii U version. I have no idea why. I guess I could look into that, but I haven't really figured out too much as to why. It's kind of weird because the Brachydios was introduced into that. That's how you pronounce it, right? Brachydios, or is it Brachydios? I don't know. That's how I don't know. That's another one. But that was a monster that was introduced in that generation, or in that game in particular. But yeah, the flagship of the third generation. This is a monster I hate in 3U because of the underwater battling. I think it kind of sucks to fight it in underwater. I don't like it. But I was excited when I heard that they were bringing it back for generations, because that meant, oh, they're going to change the hunt to where it's not going to be underwater anymore. And they changed it in all the right places. I love the changes they made. Oh yeah, it's also weak to fire. I mean, it has some weakness to dragon as well, but fire is the more prominent the more prominent weakness. So we have the Glavinus Insect Glaive, which is my favorite weapon of the series so far. And I have the Glavinus Palico armor set on Hobbs, and I have, Rathalos on Miyuki. Oh god, he's starting off with some Thunderbolt electricity already. Alright. This guy he's always looked cool. Lagiacrus has always looked cool. I just didn't particularly enjoy the hunts. The hunting it was not the most fun, mostly because of trying to get Lagiacrus horns. Trying to get Lagiacrus horns in 3U is obnoxious. Also, it only has a 75% drop rate, which is kind of annoying. I mean, that's pretty high, but when you spend like 15 minutes trying to just get that head and you finally break that horn only to beat the quest and not get a single horn out of it, it's a bit annoying. Also, I really fucked that up. This is a attack-based Insect that I went with for this one. I'm looking forward to Worlds in particular, because this game has a sequel. Shit, I don't have a Japanese 3DS, so I never got to play Double Cross. But Double Cross added an aspect, because Generations really kinda, will be the word to put it, simplified and lineared out. Simplified, yeah. Made the upgrading of the Insect Glaive. Like, it was kind of a bit more tedious and obnoxious in 4U, but I still enjoyed it a lot. It helped in low rank when you're first getting used to it that there weren't too many Insect Glaives to go with anyway. Which is also a bit of a detriment, but, you know, whatever. So when they made it to where you can upgrade the Insect Glaive separate from the Kinsect, that helped simplify the process a lot. God damn it, I didn't mean to drop into that. I hate Thunderblight so much, or Electroblight so much. It's so annoying. That move is so weird. He'll shoot off these electric orbs. I really should have dodge rolled with that. That was my bad. We're not electric orbs, but they're kind of like these electric plates that just go across the floor or the ground, and it's really weird and interesting. You got to get used to it, because some of them go straight forward and expand, or is it this goes? I haven't hunted him in a while in this, but again, his hunt in this game is just way better. But oh fuck, Jesus Christ, he doesn't want me on his back. All right, anywho. So back to the whole Double Cross thing. Double Cross helped the process a lot more when it came to making Insect Glaives and upgrading them. So not only can you upgrade the Kinsect and the weapon separately. God damn it, get away, get away. Fuck, I really screwed the pooch on that one. That move is insane, but I love it. I think it's actually really cool. I like kind of the slight changes. He hasn't done his new little move, where, I mean, that's kind of one. But Lagiacrus has this new move, where instead of, keep away, Jesus Christ. Instead of just throwing out the electric orbs, he'll spin around and have these circling electro orbs go around him. And they expand out, too, so you gotta be careful of that. It's a cool hunt. I actually really like Lagiacrus now. And he's got cool looking armor. As I said, I like the Palico armor set a lot. And I think his armor is pretty much focused on, like, guarding and stuff like that. Oh, fuck. I didn't think he'd shoot it down that low. But what Double Cross did was they allowed you to upgrade the Insect separate from the Insect Glaive and move Insects to Insect Glaives. So you didn't. So the second you made yourself like a really great balance Insect or attack Insect or speed Insect, my favorites, then you could just move it on over to whatever Insect Glaive you wanted, which is so nice. And I love that they're bringing that over with Monster Hunter World. That's one of the biggest things I'm looking forward to, because it makes my weapon so much more nicer. Oh boy. Yeah, I was a little too close with them on that one. I'm not the best when it comes to electric monsters, or thunder monsters, or whatever they are. I forget, again. I haven't looked it up. I've been just going to these, one right after the other. Once again, we're in the Misty Peaks, which is a cool location. I like it. There's this spot, God damn it. Yeah, I didn't have enough time to get away from that. I was comboing too much. I need to remember not to do that. Oh boy. But I think it's area 2, I think, where if you go to it at night, when you're on the map at night, dodge roll away from that. Keep away, keep away. There we go, I did it this time. I actually paid attention. But there's like these little shadow figures in the tree, and all you see is their eyes, and it's kind of cool. It's a neat little thing. I don't know what they are. I think they're supposed to be shakas, which have not returned really. I mean, you see the shakas from 3U and 3 in this game, but you don't get to have them with you, which is fine because I like the Palicos a lot. I don't mind Palicos. I don't mind that we won't be able to use Prowler mode in World either. I'm fine with that. In fact, the hunting arts aren't coming back either. I love going under this waterfall. It's really cool. Let's get a stamina up there. How many do we have of these? 16? That's not bad. Okay, through the waterfall and in this neat little cave. Oh, he's eating. Sweet. I like that a lot, seeing the different monsters eat different things. Because some of them eat like vegetation that you might not expect. I also like the little effect of the food dropping from his mouth. That's cool. Alright, if you can just get your head down here. There we go. Oh boy. Yeah, you're gonna roar. Let's see, the Lagiacrus has a lance. It has a... fuck. Oh god. It has a long sword, and it has... I'm pretty sure... Yeah, it has a long sword. Dual blades. I'm pretty sure it has dual blades. And it has a sword and shield. I think it has a great sword too. A lot of monsters have great swords. And they're pretty cool looking. They don't have that same kind of electric glow crystal effect. I really like that a lot. He hasn't done his spinning move. Why hasn't he done his spinning move? I know he does it in low rank, because that's the most times I've hunted him. I actually haven't hunted him in high rank yet, because I haven't need to. The only key quests that I've done... Well, I think you do for one of the key quests, but the only ones that I've done have been like the Estalos, well, recently, and the goddamn, Steltus Queen. There we go. That's it. You do not get an X and A move with this weapon, by the way, and it's different, especially if you're used to Sword and Shield, because I use that a lot as my way to close the gap between monsters when I'm sword and shielding. Can I get another mount? God damn it. Alright. Oh boy. Keep away, keep away. And it's moving this way. Okay. I like that you can kind of get a good enough visual of where those moves are going to be, or those electric plates. That's what I refer to them as. I don't know if there's a different term for that. They look like plates to me. Okay, got another mount. I love his crystal backs, and I kind of wish the weapons emphasized that a bit more. The armor set kind of does, where it makes them orange. But I think it'd been cool if they had that glowing blue effect to them. Maybe the G rank does. Oh, cool, we got subquest. Oh, I think we might have broken the back, which is nice. I like that too, that they've allowed you to do go to different areas with mounting in World, from what I can tell. So that way you can try to break off different body parts, which when it comes to getting certain monster head, breaking off like horns and stuff like that in certain heads of monsters, that's gonna be super necessary. God damn it, that's not the way I wanted to roll. Fucking Venabra. Alright, well that was more my fault, but the Venabra came by as I was stunned. I usually go with armor sets that, oh, yep, yeah, that, when he has that purple effect, that's when it goes and does that, like, plate thing, or I don't really know how to describe it. Disc, there, oh, there he did, there you go. Now he did his rotating orbs move. For some reason, I mess up the timing on this a lot. That time I did actually good, because it was so freaking far away. But a lot of times when I'm close by, I think I have it just right, and he just barely hits me with those, and it's obnoxious. He's actually kicked my ass the most of the monsters that I've done hunting with. Keep away. God damn it. Yeah, that's the one that splits off, and that's what's fucking me over right now. Okay, why don't I heal that up, because I don't want to... Oh, he's weak. He is limping. I prefer carrying a bunch of potions with honey on me to keep up Mega Potions, so I essentially have 20 Mega Potions. Because Mega Potions heal you really nicely, as you can tell right there. And it's just my preferred way to play. Alright. Holy shit, the Royal Ludroth's here too. I am not a huge fan of the design of the Royal Ludroth, neither is my friend. It's just, god damn it, I rolled right into that. That was my fault. No one said I was perfect. Okay, come on, Lagiacrus. But yeah, as you can tell, I prefer my Insect Glaive, my Sword and Shield, and my Dual Blades. Those are my top 3 weapons of choice. They are very mobile weapons rather than guarding weapons, so that's why I don't tend to... Like, I used to use Lance a lot in the original Monster Hunter, because it was really good in that one. Monsters didn't quite have the, oh wow, same type of different dynamics to their hunting as compared to the 3rd and 4th generations. So it was really effective there. I'm still not the hugest fan of losing that much stamina, but hey, it was still really great. But now I am just crap with Lance. I think I actually do better with Gun Lance, since it plays a bit more like the original Lance did. Honestly, with the slower weapons, of the slow weapons I actually find myself kind of enjoying, I don't mind Hunting Horn. I don't mind using it at all. It's best when I have other people that I can hunt with, because then I can just pretty much play support for everyone while doing some bashing damage and stun the monster. It's pretty cool. It's my favorite of the slow weapons that I'm not great with, but can at least utilize way better than like the lances and, more importantly, Greatsword. I am awful. Just awful with Greatsword. But that's the Lagiacrus. Such a cool monster. He's awesome. I like that scar that he gets on his belly. And that was Halloween hunting. See you guys next time, sometime next month, when I just do some for fun hunts. That's what this channel is pretty much going to be. Just me hunting for fun. So if you enjoy that and hear me just talk about Monster Hunter and other stuff, because I plan on talking about other stuff when I do these, hopefully you have a good time then. See y'all later and have a good Halloween.